This is WTXT. We're on your side, covering Texas State and their monumental season. They're riding an 8-game win streak. Can they be beat? This week, the home matchup against the big-time Sun Belt Conference rival Arkansas State. A lot is on the line. The winner, a premium bowl matchup. The loser, nothing but sitting in the offseason wondering what went wrong. Who wins this Saturday? Welcome back, Bobcat fans. SKS here with another episode of the Texas State Bobcats Dynasty mode. We're 9-10. We are heading into a big matchup against Arkansas State. This is a big one. Both teams, even though their record is 7-4, both teams are on a roll and a lot is on the line. When it comes to recruiting, we have 6 or 7 players here that are some of the top tier players of the country that are coming to visit. If we go down the recruiting board here, I'm just going to go real quick and let you see. We either leading for these players or we are tied with other schools and very close. But some of these players could be key contributors to our team in the future. It's a really big deal. We've not had a home game for a while, so we've had to put a lot of them together and try to bring them on board right now. Just speaking of the game itself, the numbers show it is a very even team. We have the better pass offense and the better total defense because of our rush. But if you look at their offense, they move the ball. They actually have more offense per game than we do. They're going to put up points. They also have a better turnover difference, and that scares me. We are coming into this game ranked in all 3 polls, 22nd in the coaches and media, 23rd. Roberson is still out right now with those broken ribs. I would rather we sit him this game. I would love to have him, though. He would be a great weapon, but I would rather him be in a bowl game his junior year. Looking at the schedule, you all know the role we are on right now. We are on an 8-game winning streak. We could finish the season with a 9-game win streak, be 10-2 to end the year. But if we look at Arkansas State, they are also on a 6-game tear. And by tear, look at the last 4 games. They've scored 55, 42, 42, and 55 points respectively in those games. They have rolled over some competition. They are hot right now, and they are going to come into Bobcat Stadium, and they're not going to have any fear. We're going to have to play the game of our season for this. Even if looking at the leaders, you all know Horn, McCoy, and Burnett. But if you compare some of those numbers to what they have on their side, their quarterback's about 50% less yardage. He throws interceptions a little bit more, but their running back averages 7.1 a carry. He's going to be something. And he's coming off a 100-yard game as well. It also looks like their quarterback ran a lot last game, 6 carries and a touchdown. He only went 3 for 4. So this could be very interesting. But their one quarterback, that doesn't make sense. Campbell, their receiver, had 10 receptions last game. I'm wondering if they have an injury. I'm not sure. We'll have to look into that. There's just a lot on the line for this game. So let's get right to it. If you're watching out there, hit that like button. Ring that bell so that you know when videos go live for the channel. And as always, go Bobcats. Very close here. Overall, we've only got a 3-point edge. We're a little bit better offensively, but defense, right down the middle. Looking at the overall stats, we kind of looked at these earlier. Their defense is kind of toward the bottom. If Horn can come out and get on a run, we may be in good shape, and he needs to. We've got the number 37 wide receiver who wants to see 250 passing yards. Tim Wynn, the number 9 cornerback. 4 swatted passes and 2 interceptions. And Jeff Melton, the number 15. We have 2 amazing cornerbacks here today. Oh my God, I know we could SWAT. I just don't know about interceptions. Their fullback is 92 overall. Their halfback is 90, and they got another halfback who's 88. And they look like they all see time. They're coming at us. Their guard is out, and they're outside linebacker, so that may slow the run up just a little. This is a big one. Looks like we're playing under the lights. Trying to get everybody pumped up on the side. They got the nice crisp black and white uniforms on. We're wearing our solid burgundy or maroon. We are ready to go. Coach Conquest going for short sleeves. We are down here in Texas, but it's late in the season. It's a little chilly out, but the man feels nothing. Texas State there at the top. Arkansas State trying to jump up into second place in the conference. They've got to go through Texas State to get it. Here come the Bobcats. It's been a long time since we've heard the band play their theme. They have been in dangerous enemy territory, no man's land, for so many weeks now, but it is great to hear some of the hometown fans cheering them on as we get ready. Let's go down to the field and start this action. Arkansas State comes in tonight to Bobcat Stadium to take on the number 22 ranked Texas State Bobcats. This is a big one. This is a big game. Everybody's watching on TV. Everybody's listening on the radio, and the fans here are honed in. Let's flip the coin. All right, we won the toss. We're going to kick this off. There is standing only room tonight. Cortez Wilson starts this game. He puts it deep in the end zone. Wilson will kneel, and that's how we're going to start. Here comes Arkansas State out to the field to run this offense. They have been on a mission here lately. There's very few times that I play this game that I get nervous. This is one of those times. I am nervous to play this game. Lots of time, and he's going to throw that out. Complete pass, 3 yards to Kenny Campbell on the out route. J.D. Carter was covering there. Have the ball here on second. They said pressure, and he had to unload it, and that falls incomplete. 3rd and 7. And they're going to get to him, and Fields will pull him down, and that is a 5-yard sack, and the Bobcat defense holds him on the first drive of the night. You can hear the tension in this crowd. Everybody is here for this. This is the biggest game of the season, and that sack set the tone. Arkansas State has to kick it. You know who they're going to here. Brad Kennery back here to receive, looking for a block. Oh, he muffs it. And he had to jump down on it. So much buildup, but he'll hold the ball, and the Bobcat offense will start deep. Talking about here that I'm nervous. Looks like some of the players are nervous as well. Brown and Burnett on the outs. Lees Thomas McCoy in the backfield with Horn. It is a handoff. McCoy squeaks up the middle. He'll get 4 yards. They come out and show a little bit different. Walker out there, Lane, both tight ends, McCoy in the backfield. Brown, Burnett shift over to the left here. Looking for some blocks, and he gets them. McCoy drops his shoulder. He'll get through 9 yards and the first down. Good, tough run there. Bobcat cheerleaders really excited about that. We go to 1st and 10. Bobcats content, and there's another run. McCoy up the middle, and there's 7 more yards. Looked like the cornerback was blitzing, and he had to change direction to come catch up with him. And McCoy already with 20. Brown, Burnett go to the outside. Looks like they're loading the middle. Thomas will go in motion. And there's a throw, and Brown will make the catch. Darrell Brown, that's 5 yards. It's good for the first down. A good quick pass there on the slant route. Kennery comes out there to join Burnett and Brown, McCoy and Thomas in the backfield. Looks like they're setting up a screen. He'll deliver that. McCoy tries to get to the outside. He couldn't turn. Pulled down awkwardly, but he'll get up. No gain on that. Walker, Kennery, Burnett out there. Brown, McCoy in the backfield. Horn changes something on the line. Horn will throw that one quick. He hits Kennery, who didn't have a man on him, and that's 17 yards. What a option play there. Or excuse me, what an audible that he called on that. And Horn is 3 for 3. Not a lot of yardage, but he's moving the ball. The field general is in session. 4 receivers out there. McCoy in the backfield. Brown on one side. McTaggart, Denman, and Burnett. The showing just a little bit different here. Horn will throw that. Oh, knocked down. Good defense there. The deflection on the pass, and that is Horn's first incompletion. Snap here. Horn tries to get rid of that one. He's knocked down when he throws it, and that's going to make it 3rd and 10 here. 3rd and 10. Very important down here. Horn throws it. Oh, he threw it, and Christensen on the coverage, and that's going to force a 4th down. Cortez Wilson will come out to try the Field goal, and he puts it right down the middle. Texas State strikes first, 3-0. Not a lot of games this week, but Army takes over the game and beats Navy 22-16. Cortez Wilson with 3:42 left in the first quarter will launch this. We'll see if Arkansas State can get something going here. Here comes the defense for the Bobcats. Conquest has them pumped up and ready to go. So Arkansas State comes out here. It looks like there's something going on in the Texas State bench. They're popping up the injury, the medical tent. There is a screen pass, and Fritz is all over that one, and that is a 3-yard loss. Brandon Fritz on the coverage. We're trying to see what's going on down there. There is a lot of commotion. Even Coach Conquest is over near the tent. We're not sure which player is there, but we're waiting an update. So we go to 2nd and 13 after that play. We're still trying to find out news of what's going on. Oh, and they almost got to him. Oh, and he's going to scoot through. What a scramble. Oh, my Lord. Kevin Fox, he got out of the den somehow. And for some reason, Arkansas State goes to a hurry up, and they snap that one quick. And here comes the pressure, and he's not going to get that one off, and that is another sack. Was that Randy Booth? It was. 7-yard sack on that one. I'm not sure what Arkansas State's trying to do, but that did not help them one bit. That benefited the Bobcats, if anybody. We have got word that there is an injury. It is severe. And one player has been loaded up and taken back, and they're probably going to transport him to the hospital. And this comes early in this game. And TJ Manning, oh no, he's going to get past that one. And another screen throw, and that is another loss. And Arkansas State is just going backwards here.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
3rd and 18 here. They split out 2 wideouts to each side. It's a quick throw, and he'll go out of bounds. He'll get 8 yards. Probably a punting situation. We've now got the report in of who the player is right here before. It is a big major loss for the Bobcats, and it could be a season-ending injury. It really just depends. My heart sank a little bit when I saw the actual name pop up. It is not something that I thought would happen. But wide receiver Brad Kennery has severely sprained his ankles, and it is a very high sprain that we're learning. He's been transported to the hospital, but right now they're guessing he is going to be out for 5 weeks. That could have bowl game implications on it. Brad Kennery, as you know, is the best returner in the country, and for the Bobcats to lose him, a heavy toll is going to fall on Schneider now, and who knows what in the future. Arkansas State, the Wolfpack come out to punt here. Schneider is back there to receive his first punt return of the season. Schneider looking for a hole. Really didn't find anything. He'll get 6 yards, and that will set up the Bobcat offense to take over here. So 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. You got to think, what's Conquest got going through his mind? Right now he's got Brown and Denman out there, McTaggart and Burnett. Burnett is your big target. You know Denman can make catches, but you have lost 2 of your receivers this year, and they're out for the rest of this game. This is a big game. You're going to have to design plays for those other receivers now. They're really loading up that right side with Burnett and Taggart. They're going to start double teaming him. That's what they're going to do. Almost intercepted. Middle linebacker was there. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 here. They load up. There's a route, and Denman's going to make the catch. Whew. Chuck Denman, the sophomore out of Brent, Florida. 18-yard reception there, and that will move the chains, a first down. He's already seen some action earlier in the season. Horn knows he can go to him. He is very pumped up about that. Snap here. Draw play up the middle. McCoy will spin through. McCoy will pick up 3 yards. Brown out there on the left, Walker, Denman, Burnett, McCoy in the backfield. And he's going to go deep on that, and Burnett will not catch it. And Horn a little cold on some of the deep throws right now. 3 receivers to the right, McCoy in the backfield. Oh, and that pass is broke up, and the defense of Arkansas State has stood strong here. It is 4th down now. But Jones comes out to try to punt and pin them. This is a high punt. It depends on the bounce. Oh, and it goes in, and that is going to be a touchback. Not happy about that. The Bobcat defense comes on the field. The offense was very, just non-functional this last drive. They made some plays down the field, but just didn't seem like they were on the same page. 10-yard pass there for Fox. And that's going to be a run up the middle. He'll dive down. McNeil will get 3 yards and the first, and that should run out the first quarter here. That takes us to the end of the first quarter. Injuries already. A 3-point lead for Texas State here at home. This is one of those weird games again. We've had a few of these this season. Stick around. We'll see what happens. Start of the second quarter here. 2nd and 4. Man goes in motion. Edwards tries to get through. And that's, oh, how did he break that? Manning was all over him. Greco will come up and make the catch. So it's 3rd and 2 here. Bobcats moving people around. And it's, oh, what a flip. It was a triple option. Booth's going to have to come up and make the, oh, what a hit. 11 yards, though. They get the first down. Randy Booth had to really move from center field there. And they're going to throw. He is open. Fritz is blocked. Booth makes another tackle, and Arkansas State marching down the field here. A chance to take the lead. And it's a quick handoff, and that play is blown up. A yard loss on that. J.D. Carter on the tackle. If the Bobcat defense can stop them here, it would be Fields on that tackle, only a yard gain. They could hold them to a field goal. Chance for the offense. They're looking at the playbook. Bobcats shifting around. They send the tight end out, though. Get him, Fields. Oh, no. What an elusive pass. He dodges the sack and throws it out, but it will force a 4th down, and the Bobcat defense is happy. Arkansas State comes out. This should be a chip shot for the kicker here. He puts that right between, and we have a tie game with 5:43 left till halftime. University of Lafayette gets the win. They'll go to 500 on the season, so they are bowl eligible. Congrats to them. All right, so who's going to be back on the kickoff here? We know Schneider's going to be back there. And Burnett, they put Burnett out there. Schneider comes out. Schneider looking for some blocks. Oh, big hit there. He'll get 26. Oh, and then he gets kicked after the play. 3-all game here. Lane goes in motion. And they're going to run. Good block there. McCoy bounces on the outside. McCoy will get 9 yards on that power run. Good blocking. He needed to get through one more guy, and the whole team jumped on him. 2nd and 1 here. Lane goes in motion again. They fake the handoff. Horn will throw that one. Oh, and Burnett! Oh, he had so much daylight, and he drops the ball. Conquest loads up the right side here. Walker, Denman, Burnett out there. Brown, McCoy in the backfield. 3rd and 1. And McCoy is just going to put... Oh, McCoy stays on his feet. He was only going to get 1 yard. He dropped his shoulders, and then he looked up and he had daylight. That's 11 yards. 1st and 10 here. Horn will deliver. Johnny Walker through 2 people. Johnny Walker, the man, the machine, 14 yards. They just cannot bring him down. Brown and Denman, McTaggart, Burnett. It's like a run. He's looking for some blocks. McCoy drops his shoulder. 5 yards. Like man coverage. They're up close. 2nd and 5. Horn is going real deep on this with Burnett. Oh, it's almost picked off. He cannot get that extra yardage. 3rd and 5 here. Oh, and that one, Burnett didn't even look up for it, and that is going to force a 4th down. Coach Conquest opts to go for it here on 4th and 5. They fake the handoff. Horn will deliver again. Burnett catches that one, and that is a 1st down. And it looks like a pass per yards a season. Horn will break the record. And he is over 3,200 yards for the season. Records are great, but I'm sure he wants a win today. Back to 2 wide receivers out there. Maybe they're going to try to push the ball, and that's exactly what they're doing. McCoy will get 1 yard on that. Conquest trying to find something that works on this defense. Horn changing something at the line. Oh, and he will hit Walker. And Walker pulls again through somebody. That play, Johnny Walker, 20 yards. Horn audible to him on that play. Changed his route and put it right over top. Look at this touch pass. Right over top of 2 defenders. And Johnny Walker puts them at 1st and goal. And the Bobcats a chance to take the lead here at home. 1st and goal. Looks like they're running a 4-3 stack. Horn will deliver, and Chuck Denman pulls in the 3-yard touchdown. Crowd chanting USA. The pressure tonight. What a throw. Horn just puts it out in front of him and lets him run to it. Beautiful throw. Cortez Wilson comes out, puts the extra point through. Texas State leads here 10-3 going toward halftime. Baylor upsetting the #1 team in the nation right now, West Virginia. What a crazy week for football it is. Bobcats not out of the woodshed yet, though. There is still plenty of time for Arkansas State to drive down the field here and score. They're going to bring this one out. And J.D. Carter will blow up James Wilson, but Wilson will still get 23 yards on that. Oh, he's going to try to run. Probably not a good idea when the entire offensive line is there. And that is another sack for Randy Booth. That's 2 today. Randy Booth really getting up there and getting in the action. Sheds the block from the running back. And he will pull him down, and Fields will help. Jermaine Hughes was so excited. I love when players cheer for their comrades making a big play. 2nd and 13. 2:28. And he will make the throw, 6 yards. Troy Cameron was right there on him. I want to think that our defense is a little bit better. They're going to run the screen. Oh, man. We're usually so good about that, but we just let them have everything there. Finally, he gets pulled down by Troy Cameron. Usually we can stop the screen, but not that play. 2-yard rush there, 2 minutes to go. Switch defenses just a little to see if we can put some pressure on them, and it works. The handshake. Jermaine Hughes, the junior out of Gonzales, Louisiana. The big man comes through, and that's going to make it 3rd and 16. 1:54. 1:38, the clock ticking down. And they do a quick pass over the middle, but that was well covered there. And that'll force a 4th down. Conquest is going to call a timeout, wants some time for his lads. With 1:23, and you've got Horn as your quarterback, anything can happen. Schneider is probably going to let this one go and lands, and they'll start on the 20. 1st and 10 here. Horn looking around, seeing what he's got. Horn will deliver. Burnett will make that catch. 17 yards, first down. So obviously Burnett is going to have to step up here. He is the lead receiver. And he's going to have to show that leadership. Clock ticking. Quick throw. Oh, and Johnny Walker. He made the catch. Oh my God, Johnny Walker. He may have brain damage, but Johnny Walker held on to it. Justin Horn did not do him any favors. Lays out Walker, and he still makes the catch. Clock still going here. Thomas goes in motion. Horn delivers. Daryl Brown makes the catch, 15 yards, and just like that, they're already down on their side of the field, almost in field goal range. 44 seconds remain till halftime. They're adjusting the line, changing things up. And there's Denman. Denman is going to break it, and Denman's going to go in for 6. What a call, Chuck Denman. We've already called him once. The sophomore goes in, and Texas State jumps up on top here. Should be 17-3 going in the half. Denman, nice little move there. Leaves the defender on his butt, and he'll go in, and Horn breathing a sigh of relief. Wilson's extra point is right down the pipe. Baylor still leading as they head into halftime over number 1 West Virginia. What an upset that would be. What an upset. Listen to me. That would knock West Virginia out of the national championship maybe. They may still, I don't think, no, that's not the conference championship. That's just a regular season game. Wow.
Oh no.
Oh no, what is this? 27 yards by James Wilson. Oh no. He almost broke one there. 21 seconds left. Let's see if Arkansas State tries to get something here. Hayes will go in motion. They're going to hand it off. Uh-oh. And he's got a big run up near midfield, 18 yards. 14 seconds remain. They're going to hand it off again. Looks like Manning is there to pull him down. And we'll see what Arkansas State does. They snap it. And they'll throw a short throw. Look like they were just trying to find something. 9 yards is all they'll get. And that will take us into halftime. Texas State leads 17-3. Look at Horn. He's walking it off, going to the locker room. Arkansas State has played tough. Can they show up in the second half? Start of the third quarter here. This one's kicked. Oh, Sean Burnett going to get to bring this one back. Sean Burnett. He'll try to go to the outside. He'll skedaddle out of bounds. 22-yard return. The first play for scrimmage. Brown, Denman, Burnett out there. McCoy and Thomas. They fake the handoff. Horn will deliver that. Burnett is wide open. Oh, Burnett runs into his own guy trying to get some opening. That is 20 yards. I think he would have been gone if he wouldn't have ran into his own teammate. Which that's some of the new guys coming out there and running routes they're not used to. Chuck Denman, bless his heart. Burnett out by himself. McCoy in the backfield. Denman, McTaggart, Brown. Oh, they hand it off. McCoy goes up the middle. He'll get 3 yards, brought down by the tackle. 2nd and 7 here. Brown and Burnett out there. They've ran this formation a lot since the injuries. McCoy will push up. He'll get 4 more, make it 3rd and short. There's been a lot of that this evening. Handoff here. McCoy changes directions. McCoy drops that shoulder, and he'll get across. Oh, he's still up. What is this nonsense? McCoy gets 9 yards. I think he was down, but the refs let the play go. First down, they're across midfield. 1st and 10, Denman goes in motion. They're going to leave Brown over there. They're going to put 4 on one side. It's like the oop-de-oop. Horn going deep again, and too much air. It's like he waits a little bit too long, and the safety can come over and help. 2nd and 10. It's the handoff. Thomas will take this one. Thomas spins out of it. Thomas will get 5. One of his better rushes. His first carry for the day. Full team effort here. We got Brown on one side, McTaggart, Denman, Burnett on the other one. And there's a nice throw, and Denman will not hold on to it. It was a little high. 4th and 5. Conquest opts to go for it again. Horn will deliver that one, and it's caught by Denman. 13 yards. He teeters on the out of bounds. He pulls it in, and he makes up for what he just did. Go to 2nd and 10 here. 4:20 left. Denman will make that catch. Denman 7 more yards. It makes it 3rd and short now. Well in field goal range. Interesting lineup here. 3rd and 3. Denman out there. Walker, McTaggart, Burnett. Horn takes the snap. Over in the middle, and Willie McTaggart will catch that 4 yards, and they give him the first down. Looked like Burnett was the intended receiver. 1st and 10, they'll hike this one. McCoy tries to get to the outside edge. Looked like he was brought down with his face mask there. No call. 2-yard rush. Hand off to McCoy again. McCoy he goes off one person. He'll go through. Picks up a couple maybe. 3rd and 5. Under 3 to go in the 3rd. 3rd and 5 here. Horn will throw that in. Willie McTaggart, what a catch! Oh my God, I didn't think he had that in him. The freshman out of St. Rose, Louisiana. Oh, he thought he was going out of bounds, and he just tiptoes it in. That's an NFL catch. I'm raising my arms. That's a touchdown. What? Oh, no, don't take this away. He had both feet down. Catch. Foot drags the other one. Look at that. You cannot say he didn't have it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Dang straight it does. I was going to be so mad if they took that away from Willie McTaggart. Oh, look at this angle of the cheerleaders. So the Bobcats have blown this game open here in the 3rd. We can't officially say that till after this drive because the Wolfpack could come down and score. We'll see what happens. Horn, 2 touchdowns in the first half, 1 in the second. I'll be honest, up to this point, it looks like Coach Conquest has just ran a lot of man coverage. They're going to run. Manning will make that tackle. He'll get 6 yards on that. I wonder if they're going to change their game plan around and try to run now. That looks like it's where it's going. Oh, Green come up. Looked like he took a helmet right to the stomach. 3rd and inches. And, oh, yeah, I knew he's going to get bad. We didn't really send in the right defense. Oh, no. Oh, it's Kenneth McNeil, their rusher. Injured pretty bad. I mean, even when it's on the other team, you hate to see an injury. The kid was really starting to get the team going, putting them on his back, and now he gets injured. And so they're going to have to bring in somebody else. Looks like James Wilson is the replacement running back. We'll wait and see what kind of report we get for him. Oh, Wilson, go down. Okay, they finally pull him down. I'm not sure who got that one. He gets up and runs and falls again. 3rd and 4. Run up the middle, and they'll give him the first down. Tough run by James Wilson there. Yeah, they're really starting to run the ball. We might have to change defenses up. Fritz, what are you doing? You ran into your own player. Look like their wide receiver looked like he was a little hurt there. All right, we had to do this last drive for them. We had to switch up defenses about halfway down the field. Oh God, Hughes, get back. So we'll see if this helps. Oh, and it does. J.D. Carter comes in and sacks the quarterback, and look at he's dancing. He's happy. The Bobcats definitely hyped up the play tonight. Carter knew that was a statistic as soon as he saw that gap. So their running back is out with an abdominal strain. He will be out for the rest of the game. So going to fall on this Wilson kid. Hughes comes through. Will hit him, but he got the ball off. And that is going to be a first down pass. What a throw. Had the right coverage, with just a second late. And they're going to come through. J.D. Carter will pin him back. He'll only get 1 yard on that. Third quarter winding down here. Arkansas State trying to extend the game, trying to get as many plays in as they can. Another run. Manning will come up and hit him, and that should bring it into the third. It does. We go to the fourth quarter. Texas State, a commanding lead right here at home, leading by 21. Arkansas State moving down the field, though. You think if they don't get the first down here, they're going to go for it on fourth. This looks like a screen, and he's going to throw that out of bounds. Hughes jumped up to throw the pass off. Now we'll make it fourth down. Arkansas State going for broke here. And that is a throw over the middle, and that is going to be a great play, and that is going to set them up first, and it looks like they're on the 11 or 12. Not gonna lie, I knew I called the wrong defense in that last play. I should have switched back over. And White, and Tony White will light him up on that play, or Anthony White, excuse me, the freshman out of Dallas. So a loss of 2, not a good play call there. Loading up that left side. They're gonna toss it to the left side. Manning will hunt him down and tackle him for a loss. Good play by the middle linebacker, the sophomore out of Kingsville, Texas. They load up the right side this time. Oh, God. Oh, and Booth, I should have had that. That is a nice play. I jumped instead of tackling the quarterback because I thought he was going to throw, and he pulled it down and reset, and then Randy Booth gave the cushion there. Arkansas State strikes here in the fourth. I'm going to guess they're going to go for the extra point. And then they'll probably do an onside kick. No, we set up for the onside. They kick it deep, so Schneider, he's way back there by himself. Let's see what he can do. He will spin right into it. All right, so last 5 drives for Texas State. TD, 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 punt, and a field goal made. I'd say they're going to come out here and try to waste a little clock now. They've got the game. They've got the lead in the game, so you want to control the clock and not give them a chance to come back out and do something. McCoy, he'll run for 6 yards there. He's approaching 100. He needs 20 more. He may get it on this drive. 2nd and 4. Horn will throw that one, and Denman again with a big catch, 22 yards down the field. He is near 100. We said earlier that Burchett was going to have to set up, or Burnett, excuse me. Why do I keep saying Burchett? All right, let's try to talk this time. I said earlier that Burnett was going to have to take control, but it looks like Chuck Denman's doing that. Here's McCoy up the middle again. Another hard run, and they're across midfield. Words. You'd think if I was going to stream and record videos, I would talk better. 2nd and 2 here. And he makes the catch again. My God, Johnny Walker. You cannot make that man drop that ball when you hit him. Hand off to McCoy. McCoy will change direction. He'll get 3 yards. Clock ticks. Over the middle, Burnett. Oh, good. 17 yards from Burnett. He got tripped up really weird. He's up to 70 yards on the day. Chuck Denman kind of taking over the game though. 2 sophomore studs though. So you gotta think if Texas State controls the rest of this game, they're gonna have a good bowl game open for them. As John McCoy puts 6 more on the stats. We approach the 3-minute mark. But just where will they go? Toss here, block on the outside, and oh, there goes some of that yardage that John McCoy got. This is Lee out there, Dylan Lee blocking. 3rd and 7. They fake the handoff. And Willie McTaggart's going to catch that, and it is a first down. I love that McTaggart has stepped up. I took a chance when I recruited him, and he's showing he can play. Lane goes in motion. Good blocking. McCoy will get 2, and oh, they call a timeout. They're going to try to stop the clock here with 1:49. Lane goes in motion again. Oh, and McCoy is going to get in there, and he's going to break 100 yards rushing and get the touchdown, and that is going to be your game. Texas State goes up, probably going to be 31. McCoy, some good blocks. Looked like the same play, they just ran it the other way. Cortez Wilson will come out here, put that one right down the middle. 31-10, McCoy, good to see him pad that stat line there. Wilson angles this one to the right. They're going to have to run it back. He had a good run back last time. This is Wilson. He's had to come in for the injured other halfback. And Wade Lane will pull him down, and look like Anthony Nichols, the freshman, helped out. 8 pass breakups for them. We've got 5 sacks. I'm going to run a little 3-3-5 and see what we can pull out here. This last 141. We've got a little time. I mean, we got some points to mess around with. Let's see what we can do with this offense. As soon as I do that, they get a big gain, 14 yards. I feel like we dropped back in coverage too deep, though. I could fix that. Oh, and there it is. 8-yard sack there. Darius Fields. So we put 3 on the line, and we're still getting sacks. That's pretty nice. Oh, and Hughes almost gets through there, but what a throw! And Greco will have to pull him down. Olsen, 29 yards. He just flicked that one out there. That was desperation. I did cheat up the corners on that one, so that's why he probably had that opportunity. So a lot of user error. Dropped pass there. 1:06 left in this game. We changed defenses at a bad time. Oh my God, Manning lit him up. And they're going to call a timeout to pick up his brain as it's scattered on the field. All right, I had to kind of change defense up there. Some of my linebackers were getting tired doing so much coverage. Oh, we were through. Oh, did he catch that? Oh, he did. What? Nice catch in traffic. Their quarterback is 20 for 24 today. He's had an amazing day. They've just not scored points toward the end of the drives. There's another pass completion. 53 seconds left in the game. They're just trying to make the score look a little bit better. He's hungry. Are they not going to snap it? Or are they just going to let the clock run out? Oh, and Green with the interception. Kneel it, Betty. Oh my God. Nice play by Ryan Green, the senior safety out of Lufkin, Texas. And that is going to seal the deal right there. He will just kneel that one. And that puts an end to Arkansas State's effort. After just running one play, Horn comes out, victory formation. They're going to kneel this one down, and they're going to finish the season on a 9-game. Or they're going to get a penalty because the announcer is too busy talking and forgot to do it. After the delay a game, they come out in the victory formation. Horn will kneel down, and that will be it. Texas State ends the season on a 9-game winning streak. Cuts the end of the Wolfpacks. Great game starting out. Horn, 281 yards, 3 touchdowns. Rest of the team, 115. He's probably going to be your player of the game. They're very pumped about him. And he is 21 for 33, 283 yards, 3 touchdowns. McCoy put in a 100-yard rushing game. This is a very solid offensively ran team right now. Final score here, San Marcos, Arkansas State 10, your Bobcats of Texas State 31. We'll see if they slide anywhere up or down the poll after this one. Great game all around today, I believe. Horn probably would have had a higher percentage of completion if it wasn't for, there was a lot of pass breakups and just some drops, but 165.6 rating. He was 21 for 33 today, 63%. His longest was 32 yards, 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's what we like to see. John McCoy really warmed up this year. He lost the starting job to Thomas. Thomas in the positive today. I know it's small and insignificant, but it's something. But McCoy, 110 yards, averaged 5, 1 touchdown. His longest was 11. That was that touchdown run, I believe. So he's looking good toward the end of the year. I mean, going in as a senior, a power back. I'm not saying I'm not gonna say the name. I'm not gonna bring up our past running backs. Thinking about you, Tom, but just saying. Receivers today, after Kennery went down and I swallowed my stomach, I'm still thinking that could hurt us. We had to have some other people step up. Chuck Denman, the sophomore out of Brent, Florida, did just that. Almost 100 yards today. He had 2 touchdowns, only 1 drop. Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker is a Terminator. I mean, he freaking gets hit and no drops. The dude just catches and catches and catches. Sean Burnett, even though I butchered his name in the middle and I wanted to call him Burchett because I had a teacher named that in high school. I'm getting old. I just let random names pop up. 4 catches, 70 yards. He did have 1 drop. Willie McTaggart, that amazing touchdown catch. That was awesome. That was a pro catch. He is a freshman, everybody. He is a freshman, and he has come to play. Another freshman, Darrell Brown, 2 big catches, no drops. Then McCoy, 1 catch, no yards, though. I think that was that screen pass. TJ Manning leading tacklers today with 7 solo tackles. Greco with 6, and Randy Booth with 5. I do believe Booth had 2 sacks today. So did Darius Fields. Jermaine Hughes was 1, and J.D. Carter coming up for another. Look at all these tackles for losses that we have. Kudos to them. We did have 1 interception, Ryan Green. I don't know why he got -1 yard. I mean, he kneeled it down, but that's kind of awkward. Cortez Wilson, again, the man's automatic most of the time. He's a senior. We're going to miss him. Jones, 1 punt, 47 yards. Yeah, he only netted 20 because it did bounce out of bounds. I wish we kind of gave him some more chances this year to punt interesting places, but his stats just aren't really that high to trust him with that. That's why we go for it on 4th down a lot. Schneider, 2 returns. Burnett had 1 for 21. This may be the tandem back here. I may plug Thomas back there, but again, I don't know if Thomas has the acceleration to be a return man. We may just have to rely on the freshman, and that's going to be a lot, especially if we're going to play in a bowl game. But with Kennery, seeing these zeros just makes me hurt inside. He's probably on task to be an All-American, and he's hurt. So I don't know. Not good punt return stats today. Baylor upsets West Virginia. The number 1 team in the country goes down in their final regular season game. Holy crap. Coach Conquest leveled up. That is not... We may be getting something big with that. I'll have to check his tree. All right, so for Coach Conquest, we're going to get another thing in recruiting. Extra points each week or... Yeah, we don't want pipelines. So we'll go ahead and put this point here. And that unlocks for our next upgrade. We've still got a long way to go. It'll probably be most of next season before he gets it. We could have insta commits. That is a big deal. It pains me so much to just look at this screen, our injury report. I hate it that Brad Kennery got hurt. Oh man, that's a big dagger in our side. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and advance it to next week. I think next week is championship week. We'll see if we pick up any of these recruits. Yeah, it's conference championships. We don't have one of those. We are technically your conference champs. I think that's 3 years in a row we've won the Sun Belt. So, yeah, again, the question remains, do we move on to something? Maybe do we get accepted into the Pac-12? Or, because we're on the Western side. Or Big Ten would be something like that. Or who knows? Oh, my Lord. This may be the best screen I've ever seen. We only had one. I'm like raising my hands up in the air right now. We only had one interception, and I thought that was going to cost us both cornerbacks. We picked up both Tim Wynn, Jeff Melton, 73-72. And a bonus, we get another wide receiver, Jamar Norton. That is amazing. There we go. Texas State, you have won the Sun Belt Championship. We will add that trophy. King of the Sun Belt, the Bobcats horn brings the Sun Belt title to San Marcos. Looks like we are number 21 in the country. So we'll have a little bit of off-season recruiting, but we probably wouldn't have got Washington anyway. It looks like UTEP's beating him. Marks, that would have been a big one, that end. I really wanted this halfback just to put back there as somebody young that we had developing. PJ Joseph, free safety. Anytime you can get that depth. Some of these guys we added at the end. Probably not going to get Trevor Poole. Joe Davis, no. Oh, yeah, we get one last-ditch effort to try to pick up some of these. So who knows? Who knows what we'll do? But we picked up some solid players. Yeah, we are still sitting at the number one class in the country. Probably by sheer number. We have 21 recruits. 4 stars. We have 11 of those. 9 3-stars. We had an amazing slow-paced recruiting effort this year. It was awesome. I was looking at this screen of our recruits. The last 3 guys we just signed, Melton there, 4-star cornerback, Norton, 4-star wide receiver, and then Wynn was a 4-star cornerback. We picked up a lot of these 4-star guys are mostly defense. We've got a couple of tight ends. Our whole tight end, we just changed that. If we want to commit to some runs, we may have some blockers. They may be catching tight ends. We'll have to double check on that. And then we got a couple of wide receivers that are just really talented. So that's awesome. I'm very excited about the future right now. West Virginia did fall out of the top 2. So it's Virginia Tech and Notre Dame. That sucks. Notre Dame has a loss. West Virginia loses 1. It wasn't unranked. No, they weren't ranked at the time. Baylor is now ranked 22nd. But West Virginia, wow, that's rough. Thought I'd take a look at the final Sun Belt Conference. Texas State, we ran the table 9-0. 10-2 overall in the season. We lost 2 out of conference games, won everything else. We now just await our bowl opponent. Looks like BYU, since coming into the league, they've probably been pretty dominant. Army, decent finish. Georgia State finished 6-6 this year, not too bad. Troy really slipped. They did lose their head coach, so that had something to do with it. But again, I was thinking, I may have misspoke earlier. I was thinking either like the Pac-12 may be a home for us because they probably need a team in Texas would help them out. Or I was thinking, I said Big Ten, but I meant the Big 12, which the Big 12 has a lot of power teams. We would probably be middle of the pack here, but a TCU versus us matchup, that would be those would be some big matchups. Big matchups. In the Big 12, I think if they got 2 more teams, you could divide them in the two conferences. Yeah, the American and the ACC just don't make sense for us. We're too far west for that. The other options, I mean, the Big Ten, no, it's too far east too. I don't think Conference USA is an upgrade. I believe their conference prestige is lower than ours now. So don't want to roll as independent. Poor Idaho. We'll probably if we left the conference, we'd probably throw them back in just so they have a home. All right, with that said, I'm going to leave you all hanging. I'm not going to let you see who our bowl opponent is or who they predict us to be with. Earlier, we had UTEP on there. I'm going to be kind of a little lackluster about that. If that is our bowl game, I feel like we should be playing somebody else. But again, we're in the lower tier of the ranked teams, but you never know. But with that said, Sunbelt champs 3 years in a row. You got to love it. A great season. We really poured it on against certain teams. And we finished the season strong, though we did finish with a couple of injuries. So we've got to be kind of careful about that. Actually, we were 2 times. Excuse me. We won last year and then this year. We were already the Sun Belt champs. It had 2 on there already. So I have misspoke probably this whole episode. I am sorry. That is back-to-back Sun Belt championships. I don't know where I got 3. Maybe because I'm just trying to think ahead. What is the date in the game right now? It is December. So that's the first week. I don't think Kennery stands a chance of playing in a bowl game. If his injury, it said 4 weeks, I believe. Yeah. Roberson, maybe, because he'll have a couple of off weeks. I don't think Kennery plays in the bowl game because we'll probably be in that 23rd through 30th range of bowl games, if that. And that's only a couple of weeks. So that's a little bummer to think about. I hate to hear that. But back-to-back Sun Belt Conference champions. Again, I apologize. I'm sure there's going to be comments saying, hey, you need to learn how to count. That's only 2, not 3, SKS. Doesn't matter. Justin Horn led us. Great season. Next episode, we'll find out who we play, and we'll go bowling. As always, thanks for watching. Again, I hope you all are staying safe out there. God bless. See you all next time, Bobcat fans. Have a good one.